Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier in the mood for action. Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast here in Philadelphia. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. And then on Thursday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. And he's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jeremy Grant is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Sumner in at the two-guard spot. And for the 76ers. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Hield is out there with Collins, and it's Hardaway in at the three. Now, here's Collins. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Hield outside. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
What timing from Hill. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
Here's Cunningham. And Embiid with the block. Hardaway passes to Collins. Six on the shot clock. There's the lob for Harris. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 4-point game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And that one, good.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Collins. In the corner, it's Healed. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Embiid. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You got to keep your eye on Embiid, especially from these in-between areas. I mean, he's effective at scoring from there.
Cunningham with it. He had 27 points last game. Pass to Sumner. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Cunningham's shot is off. 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Shot by Collins, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the pass to Sumner. Pass to Cunningham. That one off the back iron and out.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The big piece of the trade, sending DeMarcus Cousins, Chris to New Orleans, Buddy Hield. He had to change teams in his second year in the NBA.
Yeah, I went through something similar. Getting traded early in my career. I mean, this is a joke to your system. This league is so hard to adjust to, but you got to find the right opportunity. It's all about opportunity. And give credit to Buddy. He didn't let that trade affect his development.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hield.
Hield, everybody knows he's a talented guard. He's a deadly scorer. He can get hot in a hurry.
He's off on the second. Well, one thing, Chris, you got to love about Jeremy Grant is his raw scoring ability.
Yeah, he's a real volume shooter. He takes a lot of threes, but he makes a lot of threes. I mean, you can trust him to come up with points out there on the floor.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Detroit shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Collins. From the high post. Basket counts.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Cunningham inside. He's guarded by Collins. Grant kicks to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. From 18 feet away, Collins grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 4. On the wing, Hield. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Collins has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Sumner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Sumner. Last game we saw him score 13. To end the run, Cunningham's shot is off.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And finished off by Collins.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going. For the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
It's stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. That's a 2 from Hield. Again, Philadelphia.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Sumner kicks to Cunningham. From the line. He's off on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Out to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Collins has got 6 assists now in the game. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game. Now, here's Collins. On the wing, Hield. Now, here's Collins. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Hield can't hit. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 14.
And look at the hops on Grant. Lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
Collins against Grant. It's Collins with the drive. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. Jeremy Grant picks one up. The Pistons making a change here. Robinson's checked in. The 76ers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for Collins. Here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The dish to Cunningham. Collins against Conley. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Collins with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Robinson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Hardaway for 3. Offensive rebound. Embiid finds Collins. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Robinson dishes to Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Now Collins. 10 points for him. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now, here's Grant. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Embiid. Pass to Hardaway for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway's got 6 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Philadelphia leading by 17. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. Embiid, nice pass, right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Cunningham. And to get open is Robinson. Cunningham's shot is off. Philadelphia has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Collins kicks to Hield. Back to Collins. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Collins. Collins has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And slam dunk by Harris.
He's capable of being a juggernaut. I mean, the key for Harris is just staying after it on offense.
Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And Brent now top of the key. He kicks to Cunningham. To halt the run, and the layup is good. He's got 11.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Bounce pass Collins, and the dunk by Embiid.
This is as high percentage of a shot as you can get from him. He's a powerhouse player. He loves to dunk.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Collins. Cunningham with it. He's got 11. The pass to Sumner. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself.
And certainly Embiid has shown, and the 76ers with a completely new group now. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Collins is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Collins passes to Hield. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Here's Collins following the bucket by the Pistons. In the corner, Hardaway with it. to Collins. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pistons trail by 21. Outside Conley. Embiid against Bay. And the rejection by Collins. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just 4 to shoot.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. On the wing, Heel. Collins against Conley. Collins up top. 12 points for him. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the feed to Conley. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Pistons trail by 21. Hardaway with the steal. And here's Collins. There's the lob for Harris. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Cunningham. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Harris.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Can they get it? Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harris has got 15. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And this first game is always interesting. It's going to give us a sense of what the dynamic between these teams is going to be this season.
Cunningham looking it over. Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And Embiid throws it down.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
Pistons shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Collins. And the rejection by Embiid. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And he misses the fast break layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Passes it to Stewart. In the corner, Bay with it. And he comes up with the deuce. Here's Collins. 12 points for him. 54 seconds left in the first half of the game.
works so hard in these sets. I love how determined Embiid is to get wide open after setting the pick.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting 44% from the field in the second. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. Out to Conley. Lets it go with a three. Hits it from three-point range. Conley's got 5 now.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Pass to Hield. Back to Collins. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. Hield outside. Second chance shot. Detroit with the rebound.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy layup.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Philadelphia ahead, running away with it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
On the bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them. That's a big one.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been taking something. They've giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Isaiah Stewart out there with Grant. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Conley in at the small forward position. For 3, Harris, count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now, here's Grant. Fires top of the key. The shot's good from Sumner. Sumner's got 10 points. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose. And he's leading scores.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now, here's Collins. 12 points for him. And he drives in. He goes big Greg with the dunk right over Isaiah Stewart.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. With the teardrop, Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. He dishes it to Embiid. Collins with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And the dunk by Embiid.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Collins. 14 points for him. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Once again, how dominant he is. I mean, once Embiid gets rolling, it's like an avalanche.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. To the inside. Stewart uses the glass to finish the layup. Stewart's got 4 this quarter.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Grant against Embiid. Grant surveying the D. Cunningham with it, working on Collins. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Left side, Harris. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here's Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 14. Harris's shot is good.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You look at Tobias Harris. He has really been playing well.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
Mitchell Robinson. Paul Millsap.
Here's Sumner. 10 points for him. Here's Cunningham. Bucket is good. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You got to admire the offensive game of Embiid. I mean, proving once again that he can score from anywhere.
Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Cunningham. Tries again. And Embiid with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Collins to the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. The Pistons have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. There's the pass to Cunningham. He lobs it up. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now, here's Collins. Defense is right there. Embiid in the corner. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey, no good. The Pistons shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Here's Sumner. Millsap kicks to Cunningham. Here's Sumner. He's got 10. Shot clock at 5. Over Collins. Sumner's shot is off.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Yeah, easy call.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Pistons shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Now, here's Cunningham. He has 35. From deep three-point range, Sumner's shot is off.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. A few top prospects to join it, skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
Passes it to Cunningham. Over Maxey. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Grant. And that's now 37 points for Cade Cunningham. Now Collins. He's got 16. Healed from outside. Here's Embiid. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Cunningham passes to Grant. Kicks to Cunningham. Back to Grant. Pass to Cunningham. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And finished off by Collins. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Now, here's Collins. 18 points for him. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Outside Collins. From deep. No good. Shot missing. And it's Detroit the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Hield can't hit. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Bays checked in for the Pistons. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Cunningham's shot is off.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Outside Millsap.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one drops. You sometimes hear people say games are called too closely. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
They've got Collins, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Springer in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And they recover it. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the free throw, no good. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
He's coming in hot. Hill makes an audacious play for the first hoop, and it pays off big time.
For Detroit, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Up top, Meeks, covered by Hield. Stolen by Collins. The putback.
On to score the basketball. As soon as Hield sinks a feet, watch out. He's feeling it.
Here's Hayes. Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. We'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. That's how I like to think. But, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Outside Collins. On the wing, Harris. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And, Detroit shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Here's Hayes, and the rejection by Collins. Pass to Maxey. Three-pointer, Hield. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Hield's gone 4 of 9 shooting from long range. Hayes with it. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And the Pistons with possession here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hayes, no good. Now the 76ers with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Outside Collins. Taken away by Hayes. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. Finished off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? Instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
They kick out to Hield. Here's Maxey. They get it again. Embiid. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with a high motor, and he likes to make plays.
And here's Meeks. He kicks it to Hayes.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Meeks on the wing. The tray. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Collins down low. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Collins. Embiid's got 33.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hayes the pass to Doumbouya. Back to Hayes. The Pistons working the ball around now. Now the pass to Bradley. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Hayes, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Now, here's Collins. He had a nice open look right there. 25 points in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Now, Collins. After Sekou Doumbouya misses from long range. And another assist.
Well, he's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
G.A., he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
An incredible 28 assists for him, and he has splashed his name right in the middle of some totals of other legends, names like Stockton and Cousy, just to pick a few.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Count it, good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for MP. And the way he...
Another possession, another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good look.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game.
And with his next assist, he now stands even with Kevin Porter's total of 29. Amazing that it could happen with just one more bucket from a teammate.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Meeks kicks to Hayes. 6 to shoot. No good. Collins with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And again, another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. G.A., he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
Well, you look at the 30 assists for him. He's matched Skiles' mark from 1990, and it's been a true team effort as he can't do it without his teammates knocking down shots.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really
put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with 2 ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Berry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. It's the Sacramento. Kings facing the home team. Here's Iverson. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Inside, it's Bagley and Holmes at the 4 and the 5. Their backcourt is Fox and Hield, and it's Barnes and a small forward.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Fox, the pass to Bagley. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Tipped. It's stolen by Fox. Hield against Bryant. He shoots. And it's Hield missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Pass to Iverson. Bagley against Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Misses off the right iron. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Now here's Fox. Outside Hield. It's deflected. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Fox. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Iverson. Back to O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Outside Barnes. 6 to shoot. The steal. It's James on the wing. He's covered by Bagley. And it's James with the jam.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hield passes to Bagley. Fox with the ball. Holmes finds Fox to the inside. Here's Holmes. Here's Bagley. Pass to Holmes. Tries to snap the cold streak.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Yep, count it.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Hield to the middle. It's picked off. Here's the break. Bryant with it, and it's nice.
Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And the basket is good. Holmes has got his second basket of the game.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Bryant. Overhealed. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Fox. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here we go. James, a good look. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Back to Barnes. Healed on the wing. Shoots over Bryant. And the basket by Hield.
Well, with a young perimeter player like Hield is, operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, he can become dangerous.
Here's Bryant. Pass to Iverson. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. 7 points in the game.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Timeout called. Sacramento. With the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Holmes, good.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's McGrady. Over Fox. McGrady shot is off. Fox left side. Outside Barnes. And too long on the shot. We've got 1:55 left now in the first quarter. Here's McGrady. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kept alive.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's McGrady. The three is up. Carter on the wing. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket, and it's slammed in by Carter.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
So the Kings making a change here. Halliburton is checked in. Snatched up. Pass to McGrady for 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
Halliburton outside. Back to Fox. Outside Bagley. Here's Holmes. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Halliburton outside. Holmes finds Fox. Second chance effort.
No question who's in control on the board so far.
Pass to O'Neal.
That is what I'm talking about.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Fox outside. Now here's Bagley. Hield from outside. Hits a three-pointer. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Up by 15. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. We welcome you back.